Shoobity doop doop doopity doop. Boobity doopity doop. Hey guys, what is going on? Rames here. So today I have a bit of a special, I'll stop clicking. I have a bit of a special episode. That's not really an episode of anything. Call it episode 0, if you will. So there's this game that I've been neglecting to cover for probably a year now. I kind of wish that I had covered it, but we're not going to worry about that now, because I haven't. It's called Wayward Terran Frontier. I'll have a link to its Kickstarter down below. It's pretty much done. So, I mean, it's got 5 days left. So if you see this after those 5 days, sucks, but it's currently funded. But it's called Wayward Terran Frontier Zero Falls, because it's the much better version of what it used to be. So I'm actually going to cover a bit of the demo. Now the demo is really just a ship builder. You get to play around with the ship building tools and stuff like that, and you can test it and like spawn things in, kind of. So what is this game? This game is classified as an exploration-based RPG where you own a space station and command custom-designed starships. That's pretty much what it is. I'm just going to go ahead and select one of these profiles. I'll take the beginner ship. Actually, no. I want the starter ship. I built the beginner ship, and I'll show you that in a minute. But we're going to select the starter ship, so once you have it selected, it's highlighted, just hit exit. And all the links will be in the description, so if you want to go to the Kickstarter and maybe back it before it's done, because this video will be going up today, or you want to go to their website, take the demo. You know, you can still back the game through PayPal, I believe, after the Kickstarter is complete, if you wanted to get into like the alpha and stuff like that. Anyways, we're going to go to design ship. Now, I've removed all the armor and the structure of the ship. I've removed all that. So this is what you actually get to play with. Anyways, so the game is completely modular. So your modules are things like your life support, your navigation group selectors, and weapon selectors, which, I don't know, I can cover that later. Basically, you put those next to your cockpit and weapons and engines and stuff, and it chooses what those do. So if you have more than one cockpit and you have like AI control, they can do different things. If your ship gets split in half, so I keep hearing something outside. It's distracting me. If your ship gets split in half, cut right down the center, and you have 2 cockpits, as long as you still have like air and stuff inside your rooms, you can actually now have 2 ships if the AI is in the other ship, so it's not completely useless. There's a lot of cool things in this game. I don't know what half this is because I've only built like the rooms. You have a bunch of engines down here. These right here are these things right here. Small capacitors. They store energy through the conduits. So these reactors right here and these 4 right here will create energy. They'll get sent through the conduits to your assorted electrical things. These are also storage right here. Store up to 315. And yeah, that's how all your stuff's powered. It's kind of like tick based, so like a second. These, like this small reactor right here, which there's 4 of, reaction chamber creating power, efficiency is 70%. Yep. So I don't really know what to say about this game because it can't show it off being the demo and stuff, which kind of sucks, but that's probably totally my fault. I may have been able to get access to the current dev build had I just covered it when I said I was going to, but I didn't. So this is your little dude running around. I just went to test ship, so you get to see if all the things work. You do have an inventory, so you have guns and stuff. Just for the sake of doing it, I'll put that on. And all this stuff is randomly generated. So you can see the weapon they gave me has damage 20 times 1, so it's like not a shotgun. Damage 2 times 17, so I'd expect this to have a spread. Yeah, you can see it there. Then you have a mining laser, because you can mine asteroids and stuff. Go ahead and get in the cockpit here. So these are our weapons. You can see them. It's kind of just like a machine gun kind of thing. This game is really cool. If you hold left click, it rotates your ship. Or you can use the A and D keys if you really want. Those are just stars, I guess. That just looks funny. Hold on. I need to know something. And you do have momentum in this game, so stopping can be a bit of a pain. Can I just travel? Okay. Still, that looks really weird because the planet is in the background. You do have a map. And you can see that there's a lot of stuff on this map. Let me just... Can't use like right click or middle click or left click to navigate. You have to use the WASD keys or the arrows if you want. Yeah, so this is what you get to play with. I mean, you can see the scale of the game is kind of ridiculous. Also, I'm breaking it terribly. Hold on. Yeah, I was kind of breaking it because of the generation. Basically, there's no reason you'll ever need to explore that much of the game ever. But the scale of this game is absolutely massive. I'm going to go over here to this other planet system. Actually, before I do that, let's see if I can't. I'm gonna go ahead and try to regain some of my energy back. Fight this guy off a little bit, maybe. This game controls a lot differently than I remember it controlling, like a little bit. Which isn't a bad thing. So you can see I'm hitting him, he's hitting me. We're hitting each other. I don't really like these guns because of their aiming pattern. So I have two guns. In case you don't understand what's going on, I have two guns and they have a cone, as you can see. The reason I keep losing my firing is because I'm losing the energy it required to actually shoot these. This thing is really inaccurate. So I may have like spawned a terrible ship. An absolutely terrible ship to start off with. But I mean, this is your starter ship. So if you can't get used to it, then I guess sucks for you. Alright, tell you what, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. We're going to lose this fool. We're going to turn our travel drive on, which is the T key as well. Which I think we might actually have to lose him first. Which... trying to shoot a little bit better. kind of just hits what it wants to. So you can see where we're actually losing our thrusters. If I go ahead and hit space, you can see our ship. Isn't that the coolest sound ever? But yeah, he just breached our hull. I'm dying. Like a lot. So I think I hit him enough to lose him for a second. I don't even know that we're repairing. So this game can be pretty fun. I just wish it wasn't a demo, but that's my fault entirely. The Kickstarter finishes in 5 days, so I'm super excited for it. I'm not gonna... Okay, that was close. Because I'm in the next sector, right here, you can see it's like full of asteroids and the like. I'm dead, by the way. But hopefully we can look at a little bit more here. There's legitimately asteroids flying around, and they do make themselves a little bit more obvious from the background. Also, if you scroll out, but you can see how they're affected by the lighting more than the ones in the background, which are kind of shadowed out. Just to show you what happens, though, if you're using your travel drive and you fly through here, that happens. So I'm going to select one of these bigger ships. See that the possibilities are pretty crazy. This mesh looking thing right here is all the armor they have around the ship. You can see huge reactors inside this thing. Like, absolutely crazy. You have a bunch of different quarters. I believe if I choose my inventory and get this headset on. Nope, maybe I'm wrong. Whatever. I thought that I could control those guys. It used to be just like left and right click. Left for you, right for the other guys. But, like I said, it's been a while. So, I'm obviously not on the weapons. I don't think. Nothing was happening. I don't even know what this is. There's a lot of things I don't know about this game, actually. And that's kind of one of the reasons I'm really excited to play it. Okay, I'm in the gunnery console, so let me gun. Whatever. This game, though, is, like, absolutely beautiful, in my opinion. I love it. Got stuck in a wall there. Huh. So, you can see here what everything is. You have a bunch of structure down here. You have all your armor on the outside. You have these thrusters which help you turn the farther away they are from the center of mass. And obviously you have your 5 gigantic engines, which is sweet. These reactors, though, it's amazing. I have no idea how to do the laser things, so I would probably just use these things as an example. But all these things right here, 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 and here, those are lasers. So out the front of your ship, you would just like blast things, which is amazing. Another reactor here. Another thing about this game is the conduits can overheat, which is pretty crazy. So you have to vent that heat out into space. And that's what these little things are right here. Ignore what I'm scrolling over, but that's what those little boxes here are. They vent the heat from the conduits out in space that are generated from the reactors. Because if you have too much heat, like, everything just kind of shuts down. I don't know if they can overheat and explode on you in this current build. No idea. I'm going to save and exit and go to the ship I designed. I think it was this one. I might have completely deleted it. I don't know. I downloaded the example ships. Wow, what am I doing? Yeah, so I designed this ship. You have, I'll go ahead and delete these, 2 guns, which these little things right here that were highlighted a second ago. Let's go back to weapons. Put one of them back down. These are all the weapons you can put in. So like, if I save and exit, actually, let me throw a different gun in real quick. It'll make a little bit more sense to show you. I don't remember what this was. So that was super heavy pulse beam, and let's do a super heavy plasma cannon. Save and exit, test ship. Let's go ahead and get to our cockpit. You can see that the gun models are totally different. So is their effect. One was the cannon and the other one's the pulse beam. These look amazing. They're like your ship model. Which tells you that the size of the ships you can have, because these guns would not look absurd on a much larger ship. That was the one I created. It's actually functional. Let me go back into this and show that I can in fact move around. Because of these boxes right here that I have on my stuff. And then inside the console, I believe. So I can move around. This is a little fighter ship that could actually more or less wreck me eventually. That would have been a good hit. So obviously fast mobile ships could eventually wreck your face, but it would take a while. If I only had that beam, this would eventually do a little bit more. See that our travel drive is activated, so I'm just going to go ahead and move forward. The speed increases exponentially. I don't know to what point it stops, because you are moving forward and you're drifting at the same time, and then that happens. Oh man, this game is love. I can't wait to play it. I believe Silver Dragon Lord has a copy of the game. He made like 4 episodes of it. I don't know if he's planning to do more, but, you know, whatever. It's worth a look. Also, the developer has a YouTube. So if you wanted to check out like the development process and stuff like that, like where the game has come from where it was before, everything in the link will be linked in the description below. So this was kind of just a quick video. Episode 0 of something that I really hope to be playing within the next 30 days. Which will be absolutely amazing. So yeah, till next time.